Hey yo, and welcome to my channel. My name is Kat, reader, writer, generally chaotic human being. I primarily stream over on Twitch, so you can catch me over there Monday through Thursday most of the time. I will be trying to have I'm trying to combine words. I'm going to be trying to have a regular Wednesday stream here on my YouTube channel, or a regular weekly stream. I'll try and schedule it. One day I'll get consistent. It's great. But because of the write-a-thon, I didn't really do anything about it or for it, but the spreadsheet has turned 1. So October 27th was the first time the Authortube and writing playlist spreadsheet was ever shared. So I thought I would share screen after this little intro clip, and you guys could see like how the spreadsheet kind of gets updated, and some stuff about it. Okay, so welcome to the spreadsheet. This is the first page that you would go to find the spreadsheet. This is the Authortube channels and links page. So if I find a channel, I try to add it to this list. Sometimes I'm human, there is error. And sometimes people have changed the name of their channels. So if it's not up to date, please let me know. You can message me over on Instagram to state before you tell me anything. This is about the spreadsheet that you do. But the spreadsheet is over 527 because the top 2 rows are like information. So 527 channels are on this list, and I'm certain there's more. I'm always finding more on accident or on purpose. About once a month, I go through and I check the Authortube newbie tag, and that's how I tend to find more channels. Or, like in the case of the Storyteller's Hearth Writing Relay, I found a couple of channels through that, and there is a lot. So definitely check this list out if you want to bump up the amount of people that you are subscribed to that are authortubers. Some of these people do streams, some of these people do not do streams. So for me to add you to this list, you don't have to do streams at all. The rest of the spreadsheet is about streams. This is about compiling a resource and a list of channels, so we can find each other. So we're going to stay on this page for a minute. So up top is a link to a Google form. So if you are not on this list, or someone you know is not on this list, check out the Google link. There is a section on there for adding a stream. You can completely skip that part. You don't need to do it. And then I have the tiny URL, so tinyurl.com/authortube. I don't know how it wasn't taken, but I took that. Okay, it's my tiny URL now. I'm just saying. There is also a time converter on there. I do not have every time zone on this spreadsheet. I am human. I don't have an equation or anything to change time zones on the spreadsheet. I'm really not going to bother with it. But there is a time converter linked on here. You can change the date on there, and it will adjust for the different time zones and daylight savings time, because not everywhere changes their daylight savings at the same time, which is kind of throwing the spreadsheet off currently, because I'm in between like a couple of time zone shifts. So some of the streams are a little wonky, and so throughout November I will have to fix some of the times. I'm aware of this. If I add people, I try to label the date to it. I'll clear out the 9/1. That is like 2 months ago at this point. I'm gonna remove those times, but not right now. Over here on the side, this box that I just highlighted, when I update the spreadsheet, specifically in the morning, in all honesty, but I try to change and let you know when it was last updated. This one is generally I'm the one that fills out. There are other people that are awesome and help me out with the spreadsheet sometimes, but I tend to be the only one who fills out this little box. They might not even notice it. You might not have noticed it, but you can tell if I've updated it. And if I have any like notes or anything, I put them up there. Like one time I went on vacation, I was like, hey guys, I won't be on the spreadsheet between these days because I'm doing this. Or when I moved, I wasn't on the spreadsheet because I didn't have access to my computer. If I'm sick or something, I do try to put something on there so you guys know, because sometimes I'm in a flare up and the brain fog is real, y'all. The brain fog is real. But yeah, if you or someone you know is missing from this page, please let me know. You can fill out the form. You can contact me on Instagram. You can message me on Twitter, but I'm not on there very often. It's just not a social media I really go on. The reason I have posts on there for promo of my streams is Twitch has a button that I click to do it. And that's the only reason that happens. Or if we're in a Discord together, you can message me on Discord over there. So that's cool. So next up on the bottom row, you have the first tab is the Authortubers tab. The second tab should have red on it on the bottom, labeled with a red color. This is the previous day. So, because it's the 30th today, this is yesterday, the 29th. Sometimes if I know there's a write-a-thon, I will try and label the write-a-thons stuff in the spreadsheet. I'm not very good at this sometimes though, because sometimes I just get enough flow of updating the spreadsheet. The next tab is the current day. So every date is a different tab, or a different sheet on the spreadsheet, I guess. So that one is always labeled in like this neon green color, and I have the date. As you can see, I might not have all of the streams. Sometimes the ones highlighted in purple tend to be a person's regularly scheduled stream. I do have to update that a little bit, and I'll show you. I made a template for this. Well, between Jules, the dawdling writer, and myself, Jules made the initial little. I made the layout template for the spreadsheet in general, and then Jules took that a step farther and did like a Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday templates, and put the regularly scheduled streams on there. If you're like, I stream every Monday, I'm not on the Monday things, let me know and I can throw you on the template. It might not appear in the most recent pages or the ones I've already pre-made, because I basically go and add a month at a time of pages. So, but I have Eastern, Central, Mountain, Pacific, and UTC time. So UTC during daylight and not during. That's because my UTC never changes, but like Eastern, Central, and Pacific change. So Jules is live, by the way. So that is why this is kind of that way. UTC is really just to be like, so that one stays the same. It doesn't actually change during daylight savings. We're the ones that change. But UTC, I just do it that way so that you know. Because we're like +5 and +4, depending on which one we're in. The next page, most people get to ignore. This is a cheat sheet for myself. I have times on here. I still need to add the like half hours to some of them, but this is so I don't have to manually type every time the times. So I started doing this for myself. Like there are some little sheets on here that like mean nothing to an audience, to the users of the spreadsheet, but to the maker of the spreadsheet, it makes sense. So this is my time cheat sheet. And then I've got Halloween is here, honestly, I'll probably throw some emojis on here, like some pumpkins probably. And then I have all of, there is November 30th. Like I put on November 1st, I have Nano Begins. On the 30th, I have Nano Ends. Also, these dates, I update this via Eastern time in the US because I live in Michigan. So that's why Eastern is the first one, I should state. I do have up through December 12th, but I do need to add it. But back here, way at the end, where people will probably never notice it, I have just a blank template page if I need it. And then I have like the regular, like there's the Sunday regulars. Thank you, Jules, so much for these, by the way. I have had to adjust them a little bit, but because schedules change for people. I do need to change these a little bit again because I know Emma's no longer. But I update the regulars thing and then I create the rest of a month. So one of the things I'm probably going to end up doing on either November 1st or 2nd is adding the rest of December to the spreadsheet. So when we first started the spreadsheet, we had the one template page that I would copy and paste. We didn't have the regular stream stuff here. We didn't have the timesheet. We did start with this page just because Devin, myself, I want to say Glory, and a couple of other people were like compiling all of the Authortubers we had on our own subscription list, or that Devin could remember. So we've got like this whole thing happening. So yeah, guys, the spreadsheet turned 1. That's wild. Now, as happy as I am that the spreadsheet has turned 1, and I'm so happy that other people have been able to use it and it's a resource, I'm still sad that Devin lost their channel. Rude. Sorry about the dog. I miss seeing our tug waddle in chats. Devin was the guy with all the links and was a moderator on so many channels. And yes, I can message Devin. Like, I can private message Devin. Like, we're Facebook friends and stuff, but it's not like, it's great that I can do that, but it's so weird just like popping into streams and like, oh, like I miss the days when I can be like, oh, Devin's here. But now it's, oh, Devin's not here, which is sad. But now they don't have the anxiety and stress of maintaining the playlist. So there's that. But there you have it. That's the Authortube and writing playlist spreadsheet. And like I said, tinyurl.com at Authortube, and that will take you to the spreadsheet. And I hope you can find people on there on the list of Authortubers that you didn't know. Or I hope you can share some with me so that I can add them to the list and other people can find them as well. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for this video and listening to me ramble for a minute about the spreadsheet. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. If you liked this video at any point, could you give it a thumbs up and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want more content from me, or if you want to check one of the live streams that I do, where if it's in the morning, I'll probably update the spreadsheet at some point during it. What else? I feel like there's other things I'm supposed to... I forget so many things. If you want to check out my first drafts as I write them, you can support me over on reamstories.com/catleo. Also, you get to help hold me accountable to actually do things. Even if you're just a follower, you can hold me accountable. To read chapters and stuff, you do have to be a member, but you still get some benefits and stuff. You still get announcements and um, accountability posts and stuff from me on as a follower, and following over there or subscribing here on YouTube, that's a free way to support somebody. So whether it's not myself or it's just somebody else, follow or subscribe them somewhere. So like in help them in the free ways that you can. Share their posts so that they know like they're not alone. Somebody's really interested in this. They just can't do it. They just can't give you financial means at this time, or maybe ever. But I always appreciate just a follow or a subscribe here on YouTube. So there's that. You can also follow me over on twitch.tv/catleowriting, where I try to do writing streams randomly throughout the week. As well as I've started doing Animal Crossing and coffee streams because Animal Crossing doesn't require as much brain power as writing or productivity. So there's that. But thank you so much, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.